So what is bliss? This very much used word. Often bliss is confused with erotic pleasure, to be in bliss, follow your bliss. In tantric term, bliss it's more associated with a sense of perfection, a sense of harmony, joyous harmony. It's when I am between my shadow and my light, and I rest in the heart. And so I'm conscious of all my constraint as a human being, limits, suffering, trauma, wounds, all the things we don't want, we fight to get out from, and that which perhaps we could never ever avoid, because they belong to this other polarity of the light, is the shadow. You know, it's like in all my year of exploration and discovery, I come to the place where I realize that we perhaps can never overcome the difficult places in life. And the longing to overcome them is the same longing for the beloved, the longing for God. Because if we are living in this world of duality, that we are, so then if there is the light on one side, in virtue of the polarity, that must be the darkness, the shadow. And so if there is a place where we thrive, where we expand, where we feel ecstatic, absolutely in love with reality, there must also be a place where we contract, where we feel disconnected, where we feel the abandonment and the separation. Because it's only in virtue of this shadow that we can even name the light, that we can know what being connected feel. And how do we know when we are in ecstatic joy if we don't know the anguish of disconnection? How can we even name it? And so, in this dance of polarity, somewhere in between, there is this place of flowing harmony, joyful perfection, bliss, the place of the heart that can contain both. And when they both merge, and poetically we can say make love or dance with each other, we find a place that is beyond the language, that just allow for our being to rest, to finally rest in that place where there is nothing to do and no one to be. There is no need of overcome anything. There is no problem. My humanity is not a problem. My wounds and trauma are not problem, but they become the polarity for the other place of expansion and connection that can exist because of this. And so in BlissDance, we have an opportunity to explore the space in between the joy and the sorrow, that we cannot describe it, we can really not talk about it. Because if we can, it becomes a polarity again. And it's just a restful place in the totality of who I am that includes everything. And everything, it's well. You are okay. And you can't miss.